Hey, what's up, y'all? This next deadlift video is from Trey Ingle. Now, me and him have a very similar build, so I think I'll be able to help you out with a couple of things. We also have a very similar spot in our backs where we kind of round over towards the top. A little bit of that is going to happen naturally, but a couple of things I can do to help you alleviate some of that. So the first thing I want you to do, I want you to look down at your feet. I can tell you're really pressed up against the bar. I want you to look down at your feet, and I want the bar to be basically cutting your feet in half. It's gonna be like basically half the length of your foot, the bar is gonna be over, okay? Another thing that I want you to do is I want you to work really hard. I want you to have long arms. I want you to shake your arms out at first, put them out like this. Once you lock into position, I want you to pull that slack. And another thing that I noticed, so when you engage the lift, your hips start out a couple of inches lower, and then once you start the lift, your hips kind of shoot up. So as you pull the slack, your hips are gonna put themselves in that higher position, and once you pull the slack out and your hips are in that higher position, then I want you to initiate the pull. It's gonna keep it's gonna keep that back stacked and keep the upper back from rounding as much. It's gonna be a little awkward at first. This is something that took me a while to work on. This is something that I've been drilling for a very long time. But I promise, once this stuff starts clicking, you're gonna be a 600-pound puller just like me, man. So like I said, long arms, and one thing, as you're pulling out the slack, use that as an opportunity to pull your hips up to that starting position. Look at the video and see how high your hips are once you actually start the pull. And I want that to be where your hips start instead of using a bunch of energy to shoot them up a couple of inches. I think this is gonna help you out a lot. Like I said, give these some drills, do it with the similar weight, 405, 455, be patient with it, and trust me, it's gonna pay off. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. You sending this to me, it means a lot. I hope this is a good way for me to try to give back and help with the community. Remember, I'm not perfect, and some things that I offer advice on, not necessarily are gonna work all the time, but I think this is gonna work for you, so give it a try. Thank you, brother.